Ladies and gentlemen, the 240th Congregation of the University of Hong Kong, the Congregation section of the Faculty of Business and Economics will now begin. Please rise.
Please remain standing and remove your cap for the national anthem.
I declare this congregation open.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Jasmine Kwong, the Master of Ceremonies of the University of Hong Kong 214th Congregation, Faculty of Business and Economics Session. The graduation ceremony is a memorable and important occasion for all graduates and guests. Please be respectful and stay until the end of the ceremony. This event is also broadcast in real time to all graduates and guests around the world. Mr. Provost, I call upon the Dean, Professor Hong Bin Tsai, to deliver a speech.
distinguished guests, colleagues, family and friends, and the graduating class of HKU Business School. Now, as I'm standing here in the hall, looking out to class of 2025, I'm filled with immense pride and deep hope. You come from diverse backgrounds, united by the determination, resilience, and passion that have brought you to this milestone. Today, we celebrate not only your achievements, but also your dreams for the future. To the families and friends who have supported our students along the way, thank you. Your unwavering encouragement has been essential. This moment belongs to you too. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you all. Before you take your next steps, let's take a moment to reflect on the world you are stepping into. Obviously, it's a time of profound change. We are witnessing the rapid rise of artificial intelligence, a weak global economy, increasing geopolitical tensions, and deepening social and environmental challenges. Together, these forces are shaping a job market and business landscape that are more uncertain and more complex than ever before. But this complexity is not just a burden, it's also a call to action. And so I ask, how can we navigate this new world, not just to survive, but to lead, to thrive, and to contribute meaningfully? First, we must embrace change. As Heraclitus said over 2,000 years ago, the only constant in life is change. He also said, no man ever steps in the same river twice, which means the world is ever changing, sometimes gradually, sometimes rapidly. Now, history consists of long intervals of gradual change, punctuated by periods of great disruption. Consider the last major change we experienced, the Internet revolution. The shift brought about by the Internet transformed every industry, from media to retail to finance, and changed the way we live. Those who resisted change were forced to adapt anyway, but those who embraced it early didn't just survive, they redefined the future. Today, the AI era is here, bringing about changes similar to the last revolution, but far more rapid and far more profound. So be open to it, embrace it, and use it to empower you. And second, we must keep learning. In this era, standing still is falling behind. As AI technology advances daily, we must constantly expand our knowledge and skill sets, whether it's understanding how to apply AI tools, developing new digital capability, exploring emerging industries, or even reinventing your career path entirely. Continuous learning is our best strategy. The most resilient professionals are not those with one fixed skill set, but those who can evolve with the world around them. What you've learned at HKU Business School may make you competitive in today's market, but stopping to learn will quickly cause you to lose that edge. So still stay curious, stay adaptive, and make learning a daily habit. And third, we must be creative and entrepreneurial. Yes, we are in the period of disruption, but disruption breeds innovation, and great disruptions give rise to great opportunities. New industries will emerge. AI startups are already reshaping sectors from healthcare to logistics. Entirely new jobs, ones that we cannot yet fully imagine, will be created eventually. With the foundation you build at HKU Business School, your ability to analyze, strategize, collaborate, and solve real-world problems, you are ready to seize the opportunities. Whether you work in large corporations, join startups, or lead change in your communities, you are in the right position to make an impact. So be entrepreneurial and be hungry. As AI takes on more routine tasks, our human strengths, empathy, creativity, judgment will become even more important. To succeed in the era of artificial intelligence, you must be not only intelligent, but also deeply human. So I urge you to be not only innovators, but also responsible leaders, champion AI and other technologies that serve people, not just profit. Advocate for ethical frameworks, inclusive policies, and long-term thinking. Let the values of this university, substantial and virtuous, wisdom and virtue, be your compass. These are not just ideals, they are the qualities that will guide you through uncertainty, help you rise above adversity, and empower you to lead with both confidence and conscience. Today, you join a proud global community of HKU Business School alumni. I believe that together, you have the power to shape a better future through technology, through leadership, and through purpose. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are very excited to see the future you will build and wish you every success on your journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Tai. Today, we celebrate the hard work and dedication of our graduates who have successfully completed their programs of study. It is a great honor to be here to witness the important milestone in your lives. I hope that this day will be a memorable one for you and your families. Before we begin the conferment process, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the faculty and staff who have supported and guided our graduates throughout their academic journey. Let's give them a round of applause for their invaluable contributions. Mr. Provost, I call upon the Associate Dean, taught postgraduate, Professor Pingyang Gao, to present to you candidates for the degrees of Master of Science in Business Analytics and Master of Science in Marketing.
Mr. Provost, I present candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Business Analytics.方家和、陈思威、陈梦婷、陈家乐。甘心怡、管林远、韩月莹、韩泽楚。 何泽峰、胡润清、胡杨、华天明。金路清、Carl Sandeep、李斌、李浩天。李荣顺、李婷、李岩、廖宏宇。林嘉欣、林庭安、林旭、刘家浩。刘凯成、刘明月、刘欣怡、娄宇秀。吕学成、卢毅佳、马瑞和、马义俊。Mojani Bhavesh Nadink. Nguyen Thinh No Ling. 倪一杰、牛玉。彭定康、彭婉珊、芊芊、沈冰。周立栋、陈敏、方佩安、雷浩文。马雅涵、 苏逸飞、任丽丝、孙宁、孙然、谭启文、万毅、王嘉文、王静怡、王伟涛、王亚宁、王怡晨、王一亮、黄延之、吴璇、吴一展、吴卓雅、吴泽记、肖子杰、谢文哲、徐家璐、宣正旭、严伟伟、杨航、杨明川、王艺轩、杨欣怡、杨一鸣、于奥多、于思贝、于泽浩、袁琪、袁一博、张一佳、张静怡、张君胜、张孝仪、张欣然、张岩、赵元静、 朱冰儿、朱凯成、朱书明、朱怡、朱子怡、卓瑞阳、唐小兰、杨欣欣、魏博文、Mr. Provost, I request you to admit the candidates here present and to admit in absentia those other candidates eligible for admission thereto to the degree of Master of Science in Business Analytics.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit the candidates to the degree of Master of Science in Business Analytics.
Thank you, Mr. Provost. I now present candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Marketing. Bai Lu, Bai Xue, Ban Hiyun, 蔡云瑞、曹雨舒、陈若飞、陈思佳、陈敬轩、戴志渊、邓雨辰、丁宇、杜林谦、杜玉洁、费玉婷、高楠、高子浩、顾以、韩欣彤、黄玉、黄子玉、 蒋淼、蒋雨涵、康婉玲、李春。雷君然、李海一、李涵成、李静阳、李林汉、李木月、李子涵、廖文丽、廖欣婷、廖正杰、林凯文、令明乐、林千琪、刘若仪、刘淑文、刘文怡、刘英彤、刘雨涵、娄泽浩、卢美潭、陆泽宇、毛雨然、武浩文、秦琪、任依依、邵旭杰、沈佳颖、王瑞思、万里元、万依林、王子尧、王鹤彤、吴欣怡、吴宇、吴宇轩、肖东方、 徐芳菲、徐诗瑶、徐子明、杨欣怡、杨一帆、姚丹怡、叶千伟、于博平、于子轩、曾宏瑞、曾其英、张敬歌、张希、张永新、周子文、朱成静、朱若仪、胡君夏、李慕轩、刘思琪、沈清扬、孙雨桐、于岩、曾青、张子月、郑丽宁、周琪琪、Mr. Provost, I request you to admit the candidates here present and to admit in absentia those other candidates eligible for admission thereto to the degree of Master of Science in Marketing.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit the candidates to the degree of Master of Science in Marketing.
Thank you, Mr. Provost.
Mr. Provost, I call upon the Assistant Dean Undergraduate Professor Winnie Leung to present to you candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Finance in Asset Management and Private Banking and Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Finance.
Mr. Provost, I present candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Finance in Asset Management and Private Banking. Yuan Chep Pan, Cheng Hei Yuan, Chen Qi Yan, Chen Xinran Xinxi. Zhong Che-yi, Feng Xuan, Feng Ho-cheng Harold, Ho Ji-yan Deacon. Ho Man-hyu, Lee Che-yi, Leung Jo Lam, Liu Kelly. Mac Wai Chong, Mo Chek-hei Marcus, Bonnie Carolyn, Chiu Yu Ming. Si Zhen-hei, Yuan Ziying, Yip Zhen-yan, Zhao Chen-feng. Zhang Xintong, Zhao Jialin, Yalisheva Azim. Mr. Provost, I request you to admit the candidates here present and to admit in absentia those are the candidates eligible for admission thereto to the degree of Bachelor of Finance in Asset Management and Private Banking.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit the candidates to the degree of Bachelor of Finance in Asset Management and Private Banking.
Thank you, Mr. Provost. I now present candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Finance. Abhikaya Tamulin, Chen Kwan Mo, Chen Yok Ting, Chao Yin Nam. Chen Jiaqi, Chen Ryan Visi, Chiu Yi Lam, Damawan Joycelyn Victoria. Ge Jinnan, Li Yintong, Lin Ruqi, Hong Zhichao. Lam Wan Hei, Guan Junho Owen, I Michael, Li Chet Hin. Li Sijia, O Zhu Pan, Shen Wenyan, Su Chang. Sun Rohan, Zheng Jihan, Zheng Jiho, Wu Ziqiu. Wu Yulun, Yuan Chet-hin, Yip Ji-sheng, Yong Xiu-jun. Yu Ti-ying, Zhao Rui, Lam Yu-yan. Zhu Tingzhen, He Jintong. Mr. Provost, I request you to admit the candidates here present and to admit in absentia those other candidates eligible for admission thereto to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Finance.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit the candidates to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Finance.
Thank you, Mr. Provost.
Mr. Provost, all degrees for this session have been conferred. I now call upon the graduate representative to present a vote of thanks.
Provost, Dean Tai, esteemed professors, families and friends, and my dear fellow graduates. I am Tammy Man Genevieve from the Masters of Science in Business Analytics. It is my honor to stand here as the graduate representative for this session. On behalf of the 4 graduating classes, I would like to offer my heartfelt thanks to all of you who have supported us in this journey. When I was thinking about what to say in these 5 minutes, I did what many of us have done countless times during our studies. I opened up ChatGPT. And for a moment, I actually thought of just copying the whole thing, because it was polished and full of impressive sounding words that sound cool. But then I stopped myself, because we've all seen what AI can write, but the most meaningful lines still come from us. So I began to think back to that very first day in Disneyland. It was an unforgettable orientation day at Disneyland, and we were sitting in rows under chandeliers, trying to look calm and confident, when most of us were secretly wondering things like, am I look smart enough, or should I talk to the person next to me? We didn't know it then, but that slightly awkward day at Disneyland was the beginning of something unforgettable. Because from that moment, something changed. The initial nervous silence turned into group chats, late-night study sessions, inside jokes, and real friendships. We all came here as strangers, and today we live as a community. And yes, there were challenges. Codes that broke for no reasons, case studies that confused us, presentations that ran out of time, and group projects that tested our patience and introduced us to the phrase, let's just submit it first and fix it later. But despite it all, this is how we grew. We discovered what we're capable of, not just in classroom, but in moments of pressure and self-doubt. We become people who listen better, think deeper, and care more. Now, the following words may sound like AI, but I mean every single word of it. To our professors, thank you for teaching us not just frameworks and facts, but for teaching us how to think. You taught us to embrace uncertainty, question boldly, and stretch beyond what we thought we could do. To all the supporting staff, thank you for your tireless effort behind the scenes, from room bookings to last-minute course changes, and for answering our many, many emails with patience and grace. To our families, thank you for being our cheerleaders and emotion safety net. Even when you could offer was just a confused Jiao or fighting over FaceTime. Your love means everything, even when we forgot to reply your messages sometimes. And on a very personal note to my boyfriend, my partner in action and presentation. Thank you for making my journey not just easier, but more meaningful. And most importantly, my fellow graduates, my friends, thank you for the shared laugh, the shared pain, and the shared documents. Thank you for becoming companions and lifelong friends. This moment is yours, no matter which program you are from. We've all faced doubt and disruptions, but we've also learned how to adapt and lead in this fast-changing world. Our time at HKU wasn't just about earning a degree. It was about becoming the kind of person who stay calm under pressure and to lift others along the way. As we leave this hall today, we step into a future full of uncertainty and possibility. But one thing is clear, we're ready, not because we have all the answers, but because we now have the skills, the mindset, and the people to figure them out. So let's move forward with courage. Let us be bold, not just in our ambitions, but in our kindness. Let us be curious, not just about data, but about people. And let us never forget that the power of our degree lies not only in the knowledge we hold, but in the impact we choose to make. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it! This is not the end, but the beginning of a story only you all can write. Thank you.
I declare this congregation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.